Now, the CEO, the founder and CEO is Osei K, and let's engage him right now. Hi, Osei, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you for joining us on Breakfast Daily.
It's good to be here.
Now, just what took you into this idea of combining art with regular clothing?
Okay, so if I'll be honest, I've been into art, like painting, before I ever got into clothes.
Okay.
So if you ask me, I consider myself an artist, first and foremost.
First and foremost,
I went to school, I did like art all through my school years.
Okay.
I draw, I paint, to do all that stuff.
Okay.
But then as I was getting older, like I lost like desire to make art pieces as my interest in fashion grew.
Okay.
So I sat down and I thought about it and I was like, why don't I just
merge the two?
Yeah, get that intersection.
Yeah. So,
because nobody would be better than me at the meeting of the two, but you definitely find a better designer or a better artist. But in the middle, that's where I stand.
Nice. So, wearing our art.
Absolutely.
How has that been so far? What's the journey been like?
It's, in what sense?
In terms of your initial the starting point, you already have the gift for the art. You're now getting into the clothing.
Okay.
Putting the two together, its acceptance, was it a difficult journey? Has it been a difficult journey? Has it been relatively easy? What's the market like? Are people buying into it? What's the journey been like?
So I've been operational for a little bit over a year now.
Okay.
But when I started, as I said, I have no formal training in fashion. Okay. Nothing really. My mom used to like sew and stuff when I was younger, so I picked that from her. But I actually don't know how to sew. I can't sew anything. I have an entire team behind me. All I do is I design, and when they produce the clothes, I paint on them. Okay. But then what I've come to see as like I've been working is that people are actually like really interested in what I have to do. Like the response has been fantastic. I have zero complaints. Okay. I'm here today.
Yeah. So walk us through the pieces that we're looking at right now. Let's start from the far end.
Okay, so fair disclaimer, this isn't a good expression of the pieces I have. I sold almost everything like that.
Okay.
So yeah, starting from here, that's like an oversized linen top with like a front pocket detail. My brand is like streetwear, so we focus more on like day-to-day clothing with like a little bit of an artistic twist. So that's like an oversized, one-size-fits-all type linen top for women. The second shirt, the white shirt on the gentleman.
He's been kissed.
Technically.
Plenty.
Yeah, so that's an example.
He gets evidence to show.
Yeah, that's an example of how I mix the art in with the fashion. So what I actually use is a stamp with like fabric paint. Yeah. So I have a stamp made in the shape of lips, and I stamp it all around to give that effect of, a bad boy, in the streets.
He met somebody and then,
ladies man,
The lips miss their mark.
Yeah, exactly. when you wear this and you walk into town, it's gonna get eyes, gonna draw eyes, gonna get attention. Okay. So the next one is one of the t-shirts that I sell. I actually do t-shirts as well. Okay. Please turn around so that they can see the back.
Oh, wow, lovely. I like it.
Yeah, she's a little bit, But yeah, so I do these designs. I actually draw them myself. Okay. So I took this inspiration from one of my favorite brands, Comme des Garçons. It's a French brand. But then I added my own personal spin to it, to add my own like flair and stuff. So this was like the first t-shirt design I ever released. Okay. And it's probably one of the most popular designs I have. Okay.
Is that a face? What is that on there?
It's a heart. It's a heart with like two eyes and like horns. Oh, okay. So it's like the original logo of the Comme des Garçons brand is just the heart. But then like it meant something to me because it's the first like designer brand I ever spent money on. Okay. Like I worked, saved up, I bought it. Wow. So like it has meaning to me. So I had to remix it for my old stuff, basically.
I like that.
The fourth piece is the top the gentleman is wearing. It's one of my custom pieces. So in addition to doing ready-to-wear clothing where people can just order online, I also make custom pieces for people. Okay. So this is an example of a custom piece that I was working on for a client with like, velvet trimming with like a little bit of a military influence because I really like that kind of style. And this is another one of the t-shirts with an example of like the paint splatter stuff that I do. So if you go through my work, you notice that there's like a common theme that runs through. I use like the splatter paint thing. So anytime anytime you usually go out in town and you see anything like this, chances are it's from me.
It's from your studio. Now, why blank canvas studio?
So I feel like the meaning is in the name. blank canvas. So the clothes are my canvas.
Okay.
So the designing and production process of the clothes is only half the journey.
Okay.
I need to then work on it further to actually turn it into my thing. So it's literally wearable art because each piece will be different. Because even if I wanted to, I couldn't repeat the exact same thing on each piece. Yeah. So the clothes are my canvas.
Fantastic.
And then
I like that.
The studio.
I like that. What are we looking at in terms of price tag?
So it's a big range of prices. So the cheapest things I have are the t-shirts with 200 CDs. Okay. But then they'll go like for the custom stuff, depending on like the design that we settle on with the client, and that could range anywhere between $150 to like $300. You know. Okay. But then there's I also
So we have a few custom stuff on the TV. If you can just sort of give us a sense of what we're looking at there.
Yeah. So on the TV, there's photos of like my work with some of my prominent clients. Okay. So that
looks like Mona for real.
That is Mona for real.
Okay.
I did work with Mona for real with her family. This was for her Mother's Day shoot. So she contracted me to do a bunch of pieces for her, her mother, and her daughter. Okay. So that's what I came up with. You know, like the khaki, like fit with the orange and yellow detailing. Yeah. This is another custom piece I did for one of my first clients, actually. Okay. She went to her birthday party. Okay. So I do everything from shirts to t-shirts to dresses. There's no real limit on what I do because I feel like my expression is more so about the painting. So that is an American music video director, Flex God Daps. He makes like music videos for Migos, Future, City Girls. Yeah, so he was actually like, he hit me up like 3 months into my career, so that came out a bit of a surprise. But yeah, so I do everything from jackets to dresses to shirts, pants, everything. Wow. I don't limit myself. Super. I take on whatever I can.
Whatever challenge it is.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you probably say was the most challenging piece?
My most challenging piece.
So that's Amare we're looking at.
Yeah, that's Amare. Amare, that's actually my favorite piece I've made so far. But my most challenging piece was the one that I sent to the American music video director. Okay. Because he only gave me about 4 days to produce it, and produce and get to London. Oh, are you serious? Yeah, he was in London for like some party, and he hit me up 4 days before the party. I had 2 days to.
Did you meet your deadline?
Absolutely. Once I make a promise, I stick to my word. He gave me the opportunity, and there was no way I was going to say no. Yeah, that was a crazy opportunity. I wasn't going to say no, so I was going to do everything I could to get.
How do people find you?
Instagram, and I have a website as well. My clothing line Instagram is blankcanvasgh.com. Blankcanvasgh, but the website is blankcanvasgh.com.
Yeah. Okay. Super. Oseke, thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.